Individual accident is an indemnity plan that's going to pay out direct cash benefits for things like an emergency room visit. It'll pay for getting stitches, broken leg. The list goes on and on. It has an AD&D benefit attached to it. The key here with this benefit is it's locked in for rates, meaning that as an employee, it's a guarantee issue benefit. And I can get this for myself. I can get this for myself and my spouse. I can get it for an entire family. And regardless if I have one kid or, God forbid, 20 kids, it's the same rate for a family, no matter how many kids you have. And just as a ballpark for you, it depends on state, but an individual accident plan typically runs around $4 a week for an employee, close to $9 a week for a family. Our supplemental health benefit, I call this our medical bridge plan. Medical bridge pays a lump sum benefit for hospital confinement. Depending on the state, it may pay for subsequent days in the hospital. The purpose of this benefit really is if I have to stay in the hospital and I have inpatient care for multiple days, it'll help take care of some of the co-insurance, things that my insurance won't always cover. Again, putting money back in your pocket to make sure you can afford that stay at the hospital. We have a slew of special risk plans. Special risk includes critical illness and cancer plans. These plans are extremely valuable for those clients that you have that may be, um, well, a couple things. Anyone that has a family history, anyone that maybe is just getting older. A lot of these things are unfortunately bound to happen. And the risk of critical illness and cancer nowadays is higher than ever. So it's an important benefit to talk about. Our critical illness plan pays out a lump sum benefit that the employee chooses upon enrollment. That lump sum benefit can be anywhere from $5,000 to $75,000. And that benefit will pay for things like heart attacks, strokes, kidney failures. I explain this to our groups as sort of a living life policy, right? If something major happens to you, this is going to pay out a lump sum benefit to you. Our cancer program pays out benefits based on treatment. So, for example, if you were to go to a specialist and travel there, maybe you had to drive 100 miles to go see the specialist and grab a hotel, and then there was chemotherapy, experimental drugs, surgeries. These would all be covered under the cancer plan, as it covers everything from, a couple $100 for chemo treatment, 50 cents a mile for gas, $75 a night for a hotel stay. There are some variations to that, and it may depend on the state, but generally speaking, it's here as another indemnity plan to pay you cash for things that your major medical will not cover. We've seen that the average benefit payout over time of a cancer plan is between $50,000 and $60,000, and that's because that plan will not run out. In fact, if you have been cancer free for 5 years, you can hop onto a cancer plan. And we've had a few clients who have been in that situation and we've been able to get them cancer coverage. Our dental coverage, it's an individual dental plan that does look and feel like a group plan. So while we don't have a group plan, we do have a dental coverage that has a lot of different plan offerings. That's anywhere from $1,000 of annual coverage up to $5,000 of annual coverage. What we've typically seen in the marketplace through other carriers is that we're looking at typically between $1,000 and $2,000 of coverage. So our $5,000 Premier plan really goes above and beyond. We have a strong dental network through our parent company, Unum. The Unum Group has a very wide network across the country. We do offer both in and out of network coverage. So when you work with a group, you can let them know that, hey, with no minimum participation, you can offer a dental program and it's going to have coverage regardless of where you are. Dental is a great product in our voluntary benefit space because it's the second most asked for benefit behind medical insurance. And for every dollar of dental that we sell $2.70 worth of other supplemental benefits. So for every dollar of dental, we typically get a $2.70 trail off of that product. So It's a great benefit for your groups that have maybe just a few employees and can't offer a traditional group dental plan. And for you personally, for your revenue, it will allow you to then trail that product with an accident, a disability, life, etc. Our disability plan, we have multiple options. A lot of it is based on the state that you're in. Y'all may be aware that we have paid family medical leave in a lot of states now. So our short-term disability program works outside of any sort of state disability, giving you the opportunity to stack on top of your state disability, dovetail after your state disability, or do a combination with what we call our overlap, which is one policy that stacks on top of and trails after your state disability. So we really aim with our disability plan to give a lot of flexibility to employees. And we really, our benefit counselors aim to educate employees on paid family medical leave should they be in a state that has it, because it's important to know how to file a claim with the state. Um, but also, it's important to know what some of those limitations are with the state and how a colonial plan can actually supplement all of the income that you can get. Now, if you have a state that doesn't have any PFML, our disability plan has multiple options that pays out typically around 66.5%, again, depending on the state, but typically around 66.5% of your income should you not be able to work. A really popular package for us is a disability plan along with an accident plan. For example, if you were to go into, I'll keep using an auto body shop as a really good example. An auto body shop has an employee that gets hurt on the job. They could have an employee with an accident plan that they spent about $4 a week on. That's going to protect them to take care of themselves and go get treatment.